When we talk about high-end horology in the dress watches, some attributes start to echo the mind naturally. The traits like subtle case size, soft and rounded profiles, thinness, elegance, fine polishing and use of precious metals to complement the looks pretty much become the synonyms. Then when we add symmetry and handcrafted movement to all these elements, a Lange Sohne Saxonia becomes the only answer to be found in the rhymes of horology. The name Saxonia stands for minimalistic design and ingenuity in mechanical watches. The Saxonia outsized date then further strengthens the characteristic elements of showcasing a puristic dial with simplistic approach to display the time, highlighted by outsized date that not only complements the watch symmetry but also color coordinates the dial perfectly. The word outsized in the name only represents the bigger font for the date, which is again a unique design character of Lange. The case itself comes only in sleek 38.5mm case size and is only under 10mm in thickness. The watch case is all white gold, and to complement its looks, the case is perfectly finished with highly polished rounded bezel and satin brushed case band. The watch further comes with square-shaped pusher at 10 o'clock to allow quick date correction. The dial sports exceptionally simple, balanced, symmetrical and a Lange statement looks, where you get to experience the luxury and joy of white gold, yet without being too ostentatious, thanks to the smaller and thinner case dimensions. Saxonia lives up to its name, and the dial features extremely simple time and date-only display. The outsized date features a hand-picked fusion of key design elements taken from the legendary Lange 1 collection, ensuring the minimalistic approach linked with Saxonia range is there. Although it was only in 1994 when the outsized date was launched in the Lange 1 range, the inspiration was taken from 1840s from the ancestors of Lange family. Where Lange 1 offers off-centered, outsized date, the Saxonia range maintains its key design element of symmetry, and then the outsized date is placed in a central position just under 12 o'clock dial position. In the latest generation of Saxonia, introduced in 2018, the white date discs with black numerals are replaced with black date discs with white printed numerals to harmonize the date window with black galvanized solid silver dial. The dark black dial offers a matte and non-shiny finish to complement the simplistic design and hosts applied solid white gold hour indices in thin stick shape to maintain elegance and sleekness. Despite a very thin profile on our indices, they sport 4 beveled surfaces to enhance the wrist experience and add to the joy of the view. The beveled facets of our markers reflect just the right amount of light to maintain simplicity yet glorifying the experience. The outsized date also comes with same white gold border, which beautifies overall dial layout and design by giving you 3-dimensional look due to the depth of the border. The dial hand maintains a very simple yet beautiful design profile, which is not only elegant but very timeless and classic. The seconds hand does the sweeping just above 6 o'clock position. I absolutely love the subtle design of seconds hand and how smoothly it sweeps. And then at the counterweight section, there's a skeletonized section to add a splash of flavor and joy to the overall experience. I particularly love how the subdial for the seconds has grooves engraved in it, and while it's not easily noticeable from naked eye, they pop out upon closer inspection. And it's worth noting how the crafting of these grooves define the way Lange have kept this subtlety into consideration while designing and executing this watch. The painting for minute tracker rim makes no exception here and features a very high quality work, leaving you with no room to find a flaw. The attention to detail is that the font for the digits for seconds hand matches the font for the oversized date. Behind the symmetrical and simplistic dial beats caliber L086.8 to tick hour, minutes and seconds hand and jumping outsized date. The movement features large central rotor with an outer centrifugal mass made of platinum, to keep the mainspring energized to offer the power reserve of 72 hours, which impressively is achieved with only one mainspring barrel. The technical details are there, but when the movement in question is Lange, the artisanal highlights are a given, which is what sets them apart. Although this watch is entry-level offering by Lange, yet the handcrafted wonders in the movement include a classic screw balance with free-sprung Lange hairspring, the 3/4 plate made of untreated German silver featuring deep stripes and gold lettering, and then the manually engraved balance cock with the characteristic whiplash spring for precise beat adjustments. The movement beats at 21,600 semi-oscillations in an hour and comprises of 286 hand-assembled parts and 40 jewels. On the wrist, the watch wears true to its size and shows subtleness in its presence. The 38.5mm case size on 6.5 inches wrist maintains the very dressy and iconic looks of the Lange, and with all polished case combined with the black leather strap surrounding the black dial in all its subtleness and symmetry, what is there not to love? The watch has lug-to-lug span of only 43mm, so the lug-to-lug extremity is easily manageable. The lugs don't protrude straight out, rather they incline downward to help the watch contour to the wrist and maintain dressy looks. The dial of course features iconic Lange looks, and with the outsized date, which is the inherent characteristic and design element of Lange watches, you can basically spot this watch from 10 meters away. The clasp comes with Lange name embossed on it and has a thin and very lightweight profile to complement the dressy and delicate looks of the watch. The square-shaped pusher at 10 o'clock offers quick date adjustment and not only offers convenience but also a very entertaining experience where you get to enjoy the date change mechanism with the mechanical feel of gears meshing. Interestingly, for first 9 days of the month, the left window of the date will not show a 0, rather it will show empty space with no digit. It doesn't look too off, but I personally think having a 0 number instead of blank window might have slightly complemented the overall symmetrical looks of the dial a little better. There is so much that a Lange has to offer that it's hard to conclude where to stop. The iconic looks with outsized date, the thin and sophisticated hour markers, the classic font in the dial, the darker shade and matte texture to maintain the dial's simplicity, and then the movement that is arguably the most decorated one in this price point, the accuracy and reliability. A Lange does offer a very compelling offering of a dress watch that is truly one of a kind. A Lange Saxonia outsized date stands up to its name and offers exactly what the name suggests: symmetrical case with oversized date.